Good morning, it's today again. Welcome back to Joseph's Reserves. I'm Joseph, and I store 20% of my income in the form of rare coins and precious metals. Today, I want to walk you through my plan for collecting a typeset of fractional gold. Congratulations to Aaron Scott for being the first to comment on my video yesterday. Y'all find him in the comments and start a conversation. So today we're talking about the gold typeset that I'm creating. First off, let's get all these that don't apply out of the way right here. Ooh, platinum. All right, so we're going to be talking about 1/10 ounce gold and the typeset that I'm trying to form with these 1/10 ounce gold coins. So first off, a typeset is just any time that there is a major change in design. So typically a typeset will be, if you were to pick a country and a denomination, you'd pick one of each design following through that entire denomination. What I'm choosing to do is go through all of the different countries and all of the different designs that they've used for 1/10 ounce bullion coins. So here's an example. In America, we have these 1/10 ounce American Eagles, and they changed the design in 2021. There's a type 1 on the left and a type 2 on the right. So as for 1/10 ounce American Eagles, my typeset is already complete. Of course, I could add more to this by getting either graded or proof selections, but I think I'm just going to stick with the standard bullion. So an example of a country that didn't change their design at all is South Africa. This is a Krugerrand in 1981 and a 2023. They might have changed a little bit of the font, but other than that, the major designs stayed exactly the same. So only one of these actually fits in my typeset, but I do have the extra one just for stacking purposes. For this, since it was the oldest gold bullion, I might try to get farther back dates and replace it in my typeset to try to get the oldest date possible. Then moving on to some other countries, this is the Canadian maple, the Mexican Libertad, and an Australian lunar calendar year. Each of these have more types to collect, but we'll get into the specifics of that when I start looking at the collection as a whole. Next up, I do have the gold mercury dime. So this is the only year they made these so far. I believe this year in 2026, they'll make another one, but it won't be another type. So it might not be included in this set, but I'll definitely be getting one eventually. That's everything that I have so far. So let's talk about where we're going from here. I already have the type 1 and 2 American Gold Eagles. I already have an example of the Krugerrand. But then when it comes to the 24 karat gold, I still have quite a bit of work to do in even these series. So first off, the Mexican Libertad over here on the far right, that one had a design change in the 90s. So I'll have to make sure I get an older one of those. And then for the Canadian maple leafs, those have a design change every couple years as a new portrait of the Queen comes out, or most recently in 2024 when they changed to the king on the obverse side of the coin. In addition, Australia changes these lunar designs every year, so I've decided I'm just going to get the dragons. The one I have right now is Series 3, so I have Series 2 and Series 1 to collect. Then, of course, there are the gold coins that I don't have any examples of yet, and that's what these silver coins in the back will help me showcase. So next up is the Britannias. So I know that they were 22 karat all the way until 2013, as well as 3 different faces of the Queen and now the King. The change in alloy did happen across one of the portraits of the Queen, so that means 5 of these to collect. Next up is the Armenian Noah's Ark coin. It's a beautiful design, honestly possibly one of my favorite designs, but as far as I know, they did not change it at all since they started. So it could just be one coin of these Noah's Arks, but if I find enough of them, I'll make sure to start stacking them. Next, there's the Austrian Philharmonic, another absolutely beautiful coin. I actually studied music for some time, so this is one of my favorites as well. The only change that happened in this was moving from shillings to euros. So the change in denomination, there's different words on the bottom, definitely a different type. So there's 2 to collect there. Next up are the Australian coins. So in Australia, they have the kangaroo, the kookaburra, the koala, and of course, I already mentioned the lunar calendar year coins. For each of these, the designs change annually, so I'm thinking of just getting one of each, the kangaroo, kookaburra, and koala, to kind of round out this typeset and making sure I'm not stacking too many of the Australian coins and neglecting everywhere else. The last part is the 24 karat American 1/10 ounce coins. So this is the Mercury dime. There's also a 1/10 ounce buffalo that was made for 1 year, and the new Liberty series in 2018 they came out with a 10th ounce design. Those 2 are also on the list. I'm considering adding the Chinese panda, and I hear the South Korean coin is becoming quite popular, so if it does, I might add that as well. In addition, I'm thinking about possibly adding some generic coins, maybe some vintage ones like some gold prospectors or even some nice Scottsdale Mint coins, but we'll see how it goes. I just listed off 21 other coins that I would like to get first, so we'll just start with that and move forward once we finish that. But for now, I have 7. 7 of the 28. I might raise it to 30 so I get a nice clean 3 ounces of gold in 1/10 ounce size. So the way I'm going about buying these 1/10 ounce gold coins is I actually have a plan to trade silver into the 1/4 ounce gold size. 4 to 5 times a year, I'm planning on trading silver for at least a 1/4 ounce of gold. If my local coin shop doesn't have a 1/4 ounce of gold, I'm going to be buying either circulated gold or 1/10 ounce golds that will add up to at least 1/4 ounce. Let me know if y'all like this idea. We could try to work together to refine a 30 coin 1/10 ounce gold typeset. We could easily turn this into a stacking challenge like so many other channels have, but I feel like this would be a really cool one to encourage those who are stacking 1/10 ounce coins while also learning about all the different bullion programs there are in the world. Well, everyone, if you like the video, make sure you hit the thumbs up button. Make sure you subscribe and comment down below. But most of all, thank you so much for watching. And just remember, every ounce adds up. So no matter how small, just keep stacking.